Hey, sorry I've been away for a while. Got my test rig on the ground here, and a little frame. And I've got everything off right now, kind of getting ready for the next phase. I got one of these B450s tested. I've got my two 2060s that I had here. And then I've got two from my friend's farm that are very special to me. And I'm going to make a little separate rig, and that'll be the first step in the next phase of the farm. So we'll be able to move that 570 over here so they can be matching paired there with this matching pair here, and we'll pull this 550 out, those four Turings, and get them in their own little compact rig here. So get this party started before the sun goes down. I do need to clean these dusty boys out, so we'll start there. Alright, so we are back. Some magical internet time has passed, and so I've got that one off because it's coming up next. Gotta swap some PSUs. That's the cooler that I used, and I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. It was like 50 something on Amazon, and then that gaming channel, oh my gosh, what is their name? Nexus? I think Game Manager's Nexus. They like literally did a review on it the day like today, maybe yesterday, I don't know, but that was kind of funny, like the day after I built this. But I like the way this came out. I had some of those 180 adapters left over from when I had the 3080 FTW3 vertical mounted in my personal. And then I went ahead and tagged the two that are from my friend, so I'll not misplace those. And then funny story, when I bought these from someone else, he actually helped me because I use my yield to buy hardware, and so, or I have been. That's how I built most of the farm. So I was like a little bit short on this good deal, and he sent me the remainder from his NiceHash account, and then I sent it back to him after I hit that block that I was off on. So they're all kind of tied to it in a way. So then we shared kind of our love for the 5900, which is pretty awesome little CPU. So this cooler does end up running about 10 degrees cooler. It would typically run 55 degrees C with the 120 fan, like, oh, I still have it. What was it? I think it was like a 5 or a 6 heat pipe. 6, 5, 5. So that ran up in the mid 50s. So I don't notice much noise, and I don't know, just for the price, because this is kind of a low clearance frame. I wanted to make this semi-compact. I might grab another one of these, maybe. I don't know. I'm torn, because I don't know. But I have one more PCI slot, so I could very easily make that 5, and there's enough spacing. Where heat's not really an issue at all. So I might, if I come across a matching one, I might make that 5. But yeah, I'm just gonna swap that out. I forgot one of these risers that I ordered actually has a white light instead of the older ones that had the red and blue. So and then I've got a nice sticker from him. So, and then Hawk was kind enough to send some over as well. So, but yeah, we'll get that cable managed and call that done. So the reason I went with the AIO was because the other option, for low profile and to be able to crank that up if I wanted to, is $26. And then that's the one I ordered, and so it I'm gonna have to put fans there regardless of the CPU cooler. So, um, they're a higher flowing fan, the 21 CFM. And so, I mean, I don't know. You add those up, just three of the fans plus the low profile cooler I would normally buy anyways. Kind of came to the same price, so it's like, well, why not? Um, so I noticed in the Gamers Nexus video, I kind of have nothing to add. I had the exact same scenario. It felt good, it runs good, it's generally quiet, doesn't ramp up, but it's not a very high watt situation, so we'll see how the longevity is, but for $55, we'll see. So, but I've ran this through Raven, I've ran it through a couple of dual algos, and a couple of different cores, and I like everything. It's all steady, and so we'll I don't typically name my rigs, and he was kind of into wordplay, so I'm going to go ahead, and since this is the beginning of the new style of my farm, named it Ovalture. So that's that'll be my named rig. So good way to start the new farm with some tourings. So and that's kind of the model going forward. So basically everything under a 5800X, I'm gonna go ahead and find other uses for. And rather than doing the 10 card rigs with the Intels that can kind of mine, which I do love that 11400. It's just the best CPU if you're going Intel. But we'll base most of the rigs off of a 5900X and go somewhere in the six to 8 card range, and maybe double up. There might be two of those on one piece of like infrastructure hardware. So, but I do want to keep everything a little simpler, and that's kind of the goal. So we'll cut off the stuff that's a little bit obsolete. I am gonna go ahead and keep the 1660 Supers for now, just because they're all well paid off. And then here I have this one off because it's part of the PSU swap for that other one. And then I've got the 1660 10x rig in the back there, just doing its summertime thing. Just kind of check the plugs, but yeah, it's been running rather well. So, it's a lot of work. So we'll keep going. But here's one of the radiator fans, and then here's the next step. So we'll be going to 240 pretty soon. So pretty neat setup. I don't know if I'll mount it, like forwards, backwards, sideways. We'll see, but it'll be pretty neat and pretty special. And so I think I have to reverse the fan on that one, and we'll get it set up, because I like to keep those staggered to just kind of keep air blowing across. And then we'll disperse these 1660 Supers and TIs that I have among here, because we're going to lose these 3060s. They're going to go over here, because this is our next step. And the home of a miner, right? But we're moving to the garage for the summer, so we'll be doing 240. But this is a 10 card single board. I want to steal this 590 with its 11400. I'm going to turn that into an Intel standalone rig with my two 770s. I'm going to add two of those 3060s from over yonder, and we're going to put those two B450s in here with 5900Xs each. And so before that came out, or that I found it at that price, I bought two of the low profile Assassins. I really like those. So hopefully those will fit under this bar. I think they will, but if not, it'll give me I don't know if they're in the window. Hopefully they're in the window, and if not, I can return them. And I'll probably grab 2 more of those 360s because I noticed they had 2 white ones, and that might look pretty freaking awesome on one of these. So we'll see. But for now, we'll stick with the air, which I do prefer. Okay, so this B450 is already all set up. And so we'll get this one on the table. And so we'll just get, for now I'll put some standard offsets on it, and we'll get everything loaded up, and get this 3060 rig rearranged. And so I did an experiment here. These Wraith Stealth Coup, is that right? Yes. Yeah. These guys, they were like $7, and I thought, well, let me give it a go since these are pretty undervolted, pretty low watts, and they do work. But being summertime, I want to be mobile, and it was they're running about 70 C core temp. Just mining like it is here. So what I think 85 watts whole socket, something like that. So just regular, 0.9 undervolt on stock clock 5900. So I think that's fine, but my ambient, is 78, and so as we get, we're 100 degrees every day now outside. So I can say for $7 that'll work inside. You're gonna run a little warmer than normal, but I'm uncomfortable using that outside, so I'm gonna go ahead and scrap that. But I will keep them. They're pretty handy, and I do like their low profileness. So maybe if I get in another situation, kind of like here with low profile, and I've got say a 5800 or something, because it does work really well on the 5700G in my test bench. Oh, excuse me, losing my voice. On the 5700G in the test bench, that same cooler works really well. So, but yeah, we're gonna go with these low profile assassins, and we'll see if that'll clear the bars and GPUs and everything. Because we're gonna put two 5900Xs with 6 GPUs each. That's kind of the game plan here. So we'll go more efficient and more dense, which will make us more compact overall. Woohoo! Well, I'll get the 3060 rig in the next video. I did get a little tied up, so we've got that going. I've got my nephew's truck here. We're gonna do a whole new AC system for him. Plants are doing wonderful. Go touch grass. Highly recommend it. But I'm very happy with the way this came out. So I'm very happy with my Ovalture rig, and right now I'm testing MeowPow, which I have not done before. So that's kind of where I landed. But that's a new one to me. That's kind of how I got there. And so if you know something better, let me know. But that's where I'm at. So we've got our water-cooled R9. Rocking the Tourings. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. Happy hashing. And keep learning, keep growing. All the best.